I woke up today with an extreme amount of anxiety for no real rational reason. I've been excited to go on this trip to LA for a while. I'm going to be going probably next year. And I just had this wave of anxiety that, like, I'm going to, like, die somehow or something like that. I know it sounds crazy, but just for no reason. And I don't know. It really made me scared to go on the trip. And there was no evidence for it. It's just like this, oh, I have a bad feeling about this. But in my life, I mean, I struggle with some sort of form of OCD in my life. I've had a lot of bad feelings about things that didn't really end up becoming anything bad. And I felt like it was the end of the world, and there was no rational reason. It's just like, oh, I feel this way, so it must be true. And I think the more I kind of entertained that OCD or that anxiety, whatever side of it myself it is, the more powerful it got, the more bloodthirsty it got. And now it just believes in my life that it can select any experience and deem it bad with no evidence and just get away with it. And I don't know the reasoning for this because I'm not God. I can't predict the future. And I can't live a life scared of the future because of some not even rational reason. Like the amount of pain and torment I'd put myself in every day just by boxing myself in for reasons I can't even communicate just because, my OCD or anxiety or whatever it is. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it Josh for now because my Josh, that sounds like a penis. Because my Josh basically has an issue and oh, that sounds different too. Because my Josh automatically wants to predict the future and tell me whether things are going to go up or down. Up, down. Listen, I need to stop clip farming. Okay. Well, basically, yeah. I think I have this issue where I basically automatically try to predict the most negative thing about the future with no evidence. And it just will haunt me random days. Random days I'll wake up, or not even in the morning, but just during the day, I'll get this like huge amount of anxiety. And what I've been learning is like social media has been a tool for me to compress my emotions. So whatever I'm feeling, happy, sad, everything, social media will always make me feel less of it. And that obviously seems beneficial in some forms because if you're depressed, or not depressed, but if you're sad, you're dramatically, energetically, passionately sad, you go on social media, it can help. Just tune it down. It compresses the peaks and the lows of your emotions. And I think that is good temporarily, but it's bad in the long run because you don't truly get to feel the sides of yourself. Feel the rawness of your emotion and the rawness of the human spectrum, right? So in this moment, normally what I would do is I'd maybe get on social media, I'd call a friend, and I'd try to talk these emotions through it to compress the emotions, to make me feel less of whatever I'm feeling. And today, even though it was painful, I sat in bed and I kind of felt the emotion out. And now I don't feel it at all, but it's not gone forever. It's going to come back randomly. It's going to spin back randomly. And I think I just have to accept that, dude, I don't have control in a lot of the things I think I do. And I as a control freak, I think that's what contributes to the anxiety of trying to control everything. And if you feel like you have some deep subconscious power that can predict the world, you're going to end up like me, where like you're like, oh, you missed this, you missed this, you missed that. It's like if you had superpowers, if you could add superpowers, every day you'd probably beat yourself up that someone died because you weren't there, right? Like there's a con to having whatever it is, super insight. And I'm not saying I do, but for some reason my body thinks, my mind thinks, hey, I have some sort of super insight, which I don't. And I need to accept that. I need to accept that I don't have an accurate way of predicting the future. Maybe some people have a sixth sense. For me, at least, the sixth sense I have is so corrupted by anxiety, I can't tell it apart. The gut feeling I have to a large degree, is so corrupted by anxiety, it's hard to actually find it. And I don't know. I think it takes one step at a time, but I'm just going to try to control the next year less. I'm so focused on controlling outcomes. I want to hit this metric by this date. We were taught to control outcomes in society so we can guarantee survival. It's not even just a capitalistic thing, it's just a survivalist thing. When we started out, we had to be like, I'm going to get food, and then we get food. We couldn't just not have food, then we die. So this idea that we need to guarantee outcomes is important to our society, but at the same time slowly corrupts it and slowly just dements everything we love. And I'm realizing that's what's happening here right now. Me setting all these metrics, all these goals, to a degree slowly dements everything. The goal to even, I don't know, like, this sounds crazy, but the goal to even be alive next year. Like, my anxiety will take every single goal I have and hold it hostage with a knife to its head if I set it. So if I don't blame myself or don't have a strict definition of what next year will be, maybe my anxiety doesn't have power anymore. There's nothing it can take away from me. I don't know. Just a thought. What I woke up with today.